Hey folks, let's do something different. How about a beauty contest? This is a Moctezuma agate. We'll cut all these and find out what they look like inside. Chihuahua, Mexico. An island agate, location undisclosed. Botswana agate from Africa. Dryhead agate from Montana. This is an Inca agate from Peru. This is an Agate Creek agate from Australia. And this is a Mozambique agate from Africa. And there goes my cat Mac. I had a shout out from a couple other countries and they said, "What the heck, Eric? We want to be in Moroccan." Here in the bottom is a Brazilian. This is a Laguna agate from Chihuahua, Mexico. And this I think is an El Sueco. It could be a Coimito agate, also from Chihuahua, Mexico. First to drop from the saw is the Peruvian Inca agate. Looks like it has a fracture here, but really pretty colors. Not sure it'll be worth polishing, but we'll look at it. Second to drop is the Botswana agate. Really interesting. Amethyst in the center. Didn't expect that. We've got our USA agate. It's a dryhead agate. I'll put that in acid before I look at it again. Next to drop is the island agate. Next we have the Moctezuma agate from Chihuahua, Mexico. Typical orange banding there. Really kind of mysterious and floating in that chalcedony. Next to drop, we have the Agate Creek. And it looks like, even though it's a nice specimen, the other side is going to have a problem with a fracture of the agate toward the end of the cut. I don't know why. Next we have our Mozambique agate out of Africa. Just a thin cutoff. And this is the agate. Well, we had the Coimito drop, and you'll usually find these filled with all sorts of fun stuff that's not the prettiest. We'll see what we can get out. Here's our Brazilian agate. I had higher hopes for it. It's got a kind of a cool floater, but not a lot going on. Well, here's our Laguna. A lot of moss and stuff going on. Here is our Moroccan agate. So we finished the cutting, and now we're going to pick the best agates of the bunch, and then I will line them up, and you can tell me which you think is the prettiest of all the agates. Back again. Here's the Brazilian agate. Not much to see there, right? The Moctezuma agate. Here's the Laguna agate. Here's the Botswana agate. Here's the Moroccan agate. Here is the Peruvian Inca agate. Here's the island agate. Here is the Montana dryhead agate. I like this one. That's a contender. She's a pretty one. Here is the Mozambique agate. It's very interesting the way that we cut through the water level banding there. You can't really predict where that's going to happen, and it happened right in the center of the agate there, or it came in from the side. But it's a pretty one, but I don't know if it's a contender. I like this Agate Creek agate, and it's going to cut up nicely. I'll get that leaf off of there. I should say it's going to polish nicely. So that's a contender. We've got the dryhead, the Agate Creek, and then this was my Coimito / El Sueco. Anyhow, I took another cut off of it because look at that. Then look at that. You know, sometimes it's just hard to compete with these northern Mexican agates. But I think we have a winner and a runner-up and a third place. So congratulations, Miss Mexico, and to you as well, Miss Australia, and to you as well, Miss United States of America.